let me tell you about this girl. Maybe I should. You can decide. You're mine.
Can make it anywhere, yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to control on the patrol, foes that want to make sure my clothes. Rap critics say he's money cash from the hood. When my asthma was bad and my chest was wheezing, thanks for the look of love. Just as I was leaving on nights, you thought I would.
Few collaborations in the music industry have generated as much intrigue and controversy as the one between Jay-Z and D'Angelo. On the surface, their pairing seemed unexpected, a fusion of Jay-Z's razor-sharp lyricism and D'Angelo's raw, soulful artistry. But beneath the surface, the story becomes even more compelling and complex. Fans were ecstatic at the thought of these two icons joining forces, but what unfolded behind the scenes left many scratching their heads. The whispers of creative clashes, unfulfilled expectations, and the shadow of Beyonce's involvement transformed what should have been a groundbreaking collaboration into a story of missed opportunities, lingering tension, and drama. The collaboration, shrouded in mystery for years, eventually gave birth to new music, but not without damage reigniting the controversies and speculation surrounding it. Today, we're diving deep into the untold story of Jay-Z and D'Angelo's partnership, one that sparked rumors of a feud, brought Beyonce into the spotlight in unexpected ways, and left fans wondering what really happened between two of music's greatest talents. Stay tuned, because this is a story you won't want to miss. On paper, Jay-Z and D'Angelo seem like a perfect pairing. Jay-Z, the Brooklyn-born rap mogul, had built his empire on sharp lyrics, an unmatched work ethic, and a keen sense of timing. By the early 2000s, he was already solidified as a rap legend, with albums like The Blueprint and The Black Album cementing his place in hip-hop royalty. On the other hand, D'Angelo, the enigmatic soul singer and musician, had taken the world by storm with his sensual, emotionally raw music. Albums like Brown Sugar and Voodoo not only showcased his talent, but also positioned him as a leader of the neo-soul movement. Yet, their musical worlds couldn't have been more different. Jay-Z's street-smart verses and mainstream appeal contrasted with D'Angelo's introspective, almost reclusive artistry. While Jay-Z thrived in the fast-paced world of corporate rap and collaborations, D'Angelo preferred to take his time, pouring years into perfecting his craft. It was this stark contrast that made their rumored collaboration so exciting and so surprising. The idea of the two working together reportedly came during a time when both artists were seeking to expand their creative boundaries. Jay-Z, ever the strategist, saw D'Angelo's soul-driven sound as an opportunity to experiment with a more organic and timeless musical style. For D'Angelo, teaming up with Jay-Z meant stepping into a world of polished production and commercial success. Fans were eager to see how their distinct styles would merge, creating a project that could potentially reshape the boundaries of hip-hop and soul. But what happened next was far from smooth sailing. Their collaboration wasn't just about music, it became a meeting of two worlds, two egos, and two vastly different creative processes. And as we'll soon discover, their partnership didn't just produce music, it sparked rumors and controversies that still linger today. When Jay-Z and D'Angelo finally came together in the studio, expectations were sky high. Fans imagined the fusion of Jay-Z's sharp, streetwise lyricism and D'Angelo's soulful melodies to be nothing short of legendary. But what unfolded in that session was a stark reminder that creative genius doesn't always align smoothly. D'Angelo, known for his meticulous approach to music, reportedly struggled with the fast-paced environment Jay-Z brought into the studio. Jay-Z, a master at writing on the spot and delivering polished verses in mere minutes, expected a quick turnaround. D'Angelo, however, preferred to dive deep into every note, ensuring every chord and lyric felt just right. He wasn't interested in rushing magic. He wanted to craft something timeless. This clash of creative styles led to tensions that weren't easy to ignore. Insiders from the session described moments where the energy in the room shifted from excitement to frustration. D'Angelo's perfectionism often meant re-recording sections multiple times, tweaking details that Jay-Z felt were already solid. Jay-Z, on the other hand, pushed to move forward, confident that his verses were strong enough to carry the track. Adding to the tension was the pressure to deliver something groundbreaking. Both artists were at pivotal points in their careers. Jay-Z, riding high on commercial success, was looking to solidify his status as a boundary pusher in hip-hop, while D'Angelo was grappling with the weight of expectations after the massive success of Voodoo. The stakes were high, and the pressure only magnified their creative differences. In the end, their conflicting styles made it nearly impossible to finish the track as intended. While parts of the collaboration were laid down during the session, the final product never fully materialized. Rumors swirled that both artists walked away from the studio feeling dissatisfied, with D'Angelo allegedly frustrated by the rushed process and Jay-Z disheartened by the lack of a clear outcome. Despite their best intentions, the studio session became less about blending their talents and more about the challenges of merging two powerful artistic visions. But as the tension simmered behind closed doors, an even bigger source of speculation was about to emerge, and it involved none other than Beyonce. As the collaboration between Jay-Z and D'Angelo fell apart, whispers began to surface that the tension in the studio wasn't just about creative differences. According to industry insiders, Beyonce's name became entangled in the narrative, fueling speculation about her unintentional role in the friction between the two musical icons. At the time, Beyonce was already an established star and deeply connected to Jay-Z, both professionally and personally. Rumors suggested that D'Angelo's admiration for Beyonce's artistry, and perhaps her influence on Jay-Z, may have sparked underlying tension. Some reports even hinted that D'Angelo had expressed interest in working with Beyonce on a separate project, which allegedly didn't sit well with Jay-Z. While none of these claims were ever confirmed, they added a layer of complexity to an already fragile collaboration. The idea of Beyonce potentially overshadowing the session wasn't far-fetched. Known for her meticulous approach to music and visuals, Beyonce's presence in Jay-Z's life often influenced his creative decisions. Some industry insiders speculated that Jay-Z may have leaned on her advice during the process, creating an unspoken rivalry in the studio. D'Angelo, a perfectionist with his own artistic vision, reportedly saw this as an unnecessary complication, adding fuel to the already strained dynamic. Others have suggested that the rumors of Beyonce's involvement were overblown, created by a media eager to dramatize the story of two vastly different artists coming together. However, her undeniable connection to Jay-Z and her status as one of the biggest stars in the industry meant her name became an easy focal point for speculation. What's more, some fans believe that Beyonce's influence indirectly shaped the fallout. Her perfectionism and Jay-Z's desire to maintain his image as both a collaborator and business mogul could have created additional pressure on D'Angelo, who was already grappling with his own creative expectations. The clash of styles, egos, and external factors painted a picture of a session that was destined to fail. Despite the lack of concrete evidence tying Beyonce directly to the discord, the mere suggestion of her involvement added another layer of intrigue to the story. It became a tale not only of two musical titans, but also of how the intersection of personal relationships and professional ambitions can lead to unexpected outcomes. And for fans, the unanswered questions about her role in the collaboration have only added to the mystique surrounding this lost project. The fallout from Jay-Z and D'Angelo's attempted collaboration has left fans wondering, was this a full-blown feud or just a classic case of two visionaries failing to see eye to eye? The truth, as with most stories in the entertainment industry, lies somewhere in the gray. Some accounts suggest that tensions in the studio boiled over into a more personal conflict. Jay-Z, known for his efficiency and business-minded approach to projects, reportedly grew frustrated with D'Angelo's perfectionism and slower creative process. D'Angelo, on the other hand, was said to have felt that Jay-Z's focus was split between the collaboration and his personal life, particularly his burgeoning relationship with Beyonce, which was under intense public scrutiny at the time. Insiders have claimed that D'Angelo's artistic temperament clashed with Jay-Z's pragmatic style. While Jay-Z aimed to produce a polished, chart-topping hit quickly, D'Angelo's commitment to his craft demanded time and space, qualities that are often scarce in the fast-paced world of hip-hop and R&B collaborations. This disconnect reportedly created friction, with neither party willing to compromise fully on their vision. However, others argue that the rumors of a feud have been blown out of proportion. Sources close to both artists have downplayed the idea of animosity, instead framing the failed project as a simple creative mismatch. They were just in two different spaces creatively, one insider shared. It wasn't about beef, it was about timing and style. Further complicating the narrative is the media's role in sensationalizing the story. As word spread of the abandoned track, speculation ran wild. Reports exaggerated minor disagreements, turning them into full-scale rivalries. Fans and commentators speculated endlessly about what really went down, with Beyonce's name often thrown into the mix to add fuel to the fire. Despite the alleged tension, neither Jay-Z nor D'Angelo has spoken publicly about any lingering bad blood. In fact, both have gone on to speak respectfully of each other's artistry in interviews over the years. Jay-Z has praised D'Angelo's influence on R&B, while D'Angelo has acknowledged Jay-Z's impact on hip-hop and business. The lack of direct acknowledgement from either artist about the specifics of their failed collaboration has only added to its mystique. Was it it a feud fueled by creative egos and external pressures? Or was it simply a misunderstanding, a missed opportunity that couldn't withstand the weight of expectation? Whatever the case, the story remains a tantalizing what if in the history of music. It's a reminder of how even the most promising collaborations can crumble under the weight of ambition, timing, and the complexities of human relationships. Years after the abandoned project, whispers about Jay-Z and D'Angelo's attempted collaboration resurfaced, fueled by new revelations from industry insiders and snippets of forgotten recordings. Fans who had long speculated about what could have been were suddenly intrigued again, as details emerged suggesting that the collaboration might not be as lost as once believed. In a recent interview, a producer who worked closely with both artists hinted that the studio session wasn't entirely fruitless. According to the source, a rough demo track featuring Jay-Z's verses paired with D'Angelo's soulful harmonies was created before the project stalled. The track, while unfinished, reportedly embodied a unique blend of Jay-Z's sharp lyricism and D'Angelo's smooth, genre-defying sound. It was magic, the producer shared, but sometimes magic doesn't get its moment. Adding to the intrigue, a snippet of what many believe to be the demo surfaced online. The short clip showcased a fusion of hip-hop beats and neo-soul instrumentation, leaving fans clamoring for more. Although neither Jay-Z nor D'Angelo has confirmed the authenticity of the snippet, its appearance reignited conversations about the untapped potential of their partnership. Even more surprising were comments from a former label executive who revealed that discussions about revisiting the collaboration had taken place in recent years. With both artists now legends in their own right, the idea of rekindling their creative synergy was floated as a way to celebrate their legacies. However, scheduling conflicts and their individual commitments to other projects have reportedly kept these plans on hold. Meanwhile, Beyonce's role in the saga has also been revisited in light of these revelations. Rumors of tension surrounding her involvement have softened, with some insiders suggesting that Beyonce's presence in the studio may have been more supportive than divisive. One source stated, "Beyonce was there as Jay's partner, not as a competitor. She respected D'Angelo's space and didn't interfere with their creative process." These recent revelations have shifted the narrative, painting a more nuanced picture of what went wrong and what might still be possible. Instead of focusing solely on the rumored tension, fans and critics alike are now reflecting on the missed opportunity to combine two of music's most distinct voices at the height of their careers. As speculation continues, the possibility of a future collaboration, however slim, remains an enticing prospect. Could Jay-Z and D'Angelo revisit the studio with the wisdom and experience they've gained over the years? Or will this remain one of music's great untold stories, a fleeting moment of potential brilliance that never came to fruition? For now, the resurfaced demo and recent comments serve as reminders of the magic that almost was, and the enduring fascination with the creative intersections of two legendary artists. The story of Jay-Z and D'Angelo's attempted collaboration remains a fascinating chapter in music history, one that underscores the complexities of blending artistic brilliance. It is a tale of two icons, each with their own distinct style and vision, who came tantalizingly close to creating something extraordinary, but were ultimately undone by creative differences and the weight of public and industry expectations. For fans, the collaboration represents the ultimate what could have been. The mere idea of D'Angelo's soulful genius merging with Jay-Z's lyrical prowess sparked imaginations and set the stage for something groundbreaking. Yet, as the years have passed, the failed project has taken on a mythic quality, symbolizing not just missed opportunities, but the challenges inherent in balancing art, egos, and external pressures. The involvement of Beyonce, whether exaggerated or not, added another layer of intrigue, showing how personal relationships can influence professional dynamics. It's a reminder that the music industry is as much about personalities as it is about creativity. The rumored tension surrounding her role remains part of the lore, further complicating an already rich narrative. In the end, both artists went on to achieve monumental successes in their respective careers, cementing their legacies as icons of their genres. Jay-Z continued to dominate the rap world, evolving into a global business mogul, while D'Angelo's triumphant return with Black Messiah solidified his reputation as a master of modern soul. Though their paths diverged, their brief moment of collaboration serves as a testament to the challenges of merging greatness. The allure of their story lies not just in the music they didn't create, but in the humanity behind it, the creative clashes, the differing priorities, and the external pressures that even legends can't escape. As fans continue to dissect and dream about what might have been. The legacy of Jay-Z and D'Angelo's collaboration lives on, not in a finished track, but in the enduring curiosity it inspires. Ultimately, this saga is a reminder that some of the most compelling stories in music come not from what's created, but from what's left unfinished. And in the case of Jay-Z and D'Angelo, that unfinished story has cemented itself as one of the industry's most intriguing mysteries.